What is up, fight fans? I am Jason Burgos for Ringside Intel, here to give my prediction for Jake Paul versus Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. I mean, let's be real. If this was, say, 7, 8 years ago, this would be a very tough fight for a guy like Jake Paul. I mean, this is a guy who has experience fighting guys like Daniel Jacobs, very good fighter, Canelo Alvarez, Marco Reyes, Sergio Martinez, Brian Vera, good fighters. And some of them he got wins over. But this is not that Chavez anymore. And honestly, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. has never been anywhere near as good as his father, who's an absolute legend. He's gotten some good wins in his career, but he's never been as skilled. And now he's 39 years old, going against a 10 years younger fighter. You love him, hate him or not, Jake Paul does have skill. He does have legit power. He's better when he can put a little weight on. I don't think a guy like Chavez, who's fought at much lower weights, is as good with all the weight on. And I can't get it out of my mind. As a guy that has followed MMA for a lot of my career and stuff like that, this is a guy who 4 years ago, not like, a year ago, 4 years ago, lost to Anderson Silva, who jumped into a boxing fight against him. It wasn't a cage fight. It was a boxing fight with Anderson Silva already well into his 40s, and he lost by split decision. That was 4 years ago, and he's 4 years older and probably has done more drugs and lived his life even more. I would be absolutely shocked if Jake Paul didn't win this fight. I wouldn't even be surprised if he gets a knockout. That's what could happen here. I think that Chavez is that much of a hot mess of a fighter. He should win. He's more skilled. He's fought real boxers. He's got a legitimate boxing pedigree. But Chavez has always been one of the biggest confusing stories in boxing history of this century. So I'm going to say Jake Paul. I'm going to go with 8th round TKO. Watch Chavez just blow up, be tired, be in bad shape. He says he's going to leave if he loses fight. Many boxing fans probably forgot about him already. That is my pick. Jake Paul is going to beat Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. What is your pick? Is Jake Paul going to get another win, or does Chavez upset him?